Welcome back to Yirara.
What's up, Yirara fam? Welcome back to another exciting episode of, you guessed it, Yirara2u. I'm Miss Tina and you're joining me for What's That Sound? So, can anyone remember the two definitions from the previous episode? If not, that's a good, I got you. So the first one is lacking power to perform physically demanding tasks, so having little strength or energy. And the second one is a period of 7 days. The words that sound the same but have different definitions for today are, drum roll please, week, week and week. You can see both weeks are spelled differently. W-E-A-K, which is to lack power to perform physically demanding tasks or having little physical strength or energy, and W-E-E-K, which is week, is a period of 7 days, so Monday to Sunday. So week and week. I'll give you the definitions for the next episode. The first one is a hollow place in a solid body or surface, and the second one is all of or entire. So be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye now.
Hey guys, today we're going to be using our microbits here to play a game of paper, scissors, rock. We're going to have our square for paper, coloured in square for rock I should say. That will be scissors, and where's paper? And that will be paper. Let me show you how we did it.
Okay, so that red flashing dot means that we're recording, and we're just going to our microbit website, which we've shown you guys before, and we're going to scroll down to paper, scissors, rock, which is just under games, and we're going to press start tutorial, and now we can begin. So I'm just going to run through the coding quickly. We can just get rid of those blocks we don't need. So first we get the on shake block, and then we have to make a new block here. So we go on to variables, we go new variable name, and we need to write in set hand to, and then we press OK, and now you'll see that a whole bunch of new blocks are now under the variables heading there for us to drag across. So I'm going to get the set hand to by block, and I'm going to put it inside the on shake block. So all our blocks are going to go inside the on shake block, so that when we physically shake our microbit, all these commands will take place. So now we'll drag across the pick random, and we've got 0 and 10 in there, and we need to change that to 1 and 3. So basically paper, scissors, rock, we've got 3 options. It can be 1, 2 or 3. And now this is the tricky part where we need to concentrate a little bit. We've got to drag this logic block over, if true then, and then we need to drop this block in there, and then we go to variables. We need to make another new variable. We need to make a variable, we'll call it hand, and then we'll just drop that hand block in that little spot there. And now we're going to drop this show LEDs block. So this is going to be our paper, and we'll symbolize paper just with a big nice big square like so. So we have paper as our number 1 option, so we need to make our number 2 and number 3 options now, which will be scissors and rock. So there we go, we've got our three options. We've got paper, rock and scissors. So when we shake our microbit after we've downloaded it, it'll show up one of these three displays. Let's see how we go.
Alright, give it a bit of a shake. Paper, rock, 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 paper. Oh, where's some scissors? I want some scissors, man. No scissors, eh? Yay!
For this next activity, we're looking at basic measurement using centimetres, cm, and millimetres, mm. If you have a ruler, you can see that one side has centimetres going across, and the other side, if you flip it over, has millimetres measurements. So here is a line that I've drawn earlier, which is 30 millimetres long. How many centimetres would it be, do you think? Let's have a look. So here's the millimetres. That says it's 30 millimetres long. So when I turn the ruler around and measure it, starting from the beginning here, it says it's only 3 centimetres. So 30 millimetres equals 3 centimetres. Either answer is correct. So you need to remember this rule. There are 10 millimetres in each centimetre. So if we have 10 millimetres, that equals 1 centimetre. If we have 20 millimetres, that equals 2 centimetres. Have a look if you can change these millimetres into centimetres. The first one's done for you. 60 millimetres equals 6 centimetres. Have a go at doing the rest. Okay, so here we see 80 millimetres equals 8 centimetres. 50 millimetres equals 5 centimetres. Now 100 millimetres equals 10 centimetres. 200 millimetres, although it sounds like a very big number, it's only 20 centimetres, which, if we look on a ruler, is from here to there. That is 20 centimetres, but it can also be 200 millimetres.
Hi everyone. Okay, so in art this week and possibly next week, we are doing something which is based on a challenge which I found on Instagram for the whole entire month of October. It's called Inktober, and students will be using a black pen to do their drawings. So the way it works on Instagram is every single day for the month of October, students have a different prompt or a different theme, and the idea is just to get lots and lots of drawing practice, practicing every day by having a go at drawing from this theme. What I thought we could do in class is practice our drawings with pen and ink. I have purchased some of these fine liners, so we'll be using these, and I'm going to be showing some students some prompts from an artist that we've looked at before, Vincent van Gogh. This is not his work, it was based on some work that Vincent van Gogh did. He did lots of drawings in pen and ink, using mark making, so using various different marks such as lines, dashes, dots, to show tone in his work. And I've got down here some examples of student work. I'm hoping that students can just have a go at drawing a landscape using various different marks and using a black pen. When I talk about mark making, this is something which might be new to some students, and it might be something that we're revisiting for some students. So mark making refers to all the different ways that you can use your pen to make different kinds of marks. So if we look at this piece of work here, you can see that there's broken lines down the bottom. There's thick lines, lines going in different directions, so vertical lines going down the page, horizontal lines going across the page. There's lots of different dots and dashes. Something which we've covered in class is this idea of using lots of dots close together. This is referred to as stippling. So I'm hoping that students can use many different types of marks, dots and dashes, and horizontal and vertical lines to draw a landscape picture like this one here. That's what we're going to have a go at doing in class. 30 centimeters of free
Once you get the chair out, you can move you wherever you want.
Oh, maybe you can show me that.
Yeah. So if you get this one.
This one here. I'll go with it.
You can probably easier. Really, but if you want to move, you use nothing, so just make it work a bit better.
All I want you to do is have a play around, decide on what you might want to paint, whether or not you want to do like different pattern, or whether or not you want to do maybe like some bush tucker, like some of these. Yeah, you can do basically anything. Yeah, I can read me.
Yeah. So if you go on this So if you use your brush to get rid of everything except for you, you'll be able to move.
We're going to do my mum's family meatball recipe. So you need all this stuff on the table to make spaghetti and meatballs. Pretty much what you do is you chop your onion and you put it into the 500 grams of mince, and then you add 4 tablespoons of tomato sauce and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and you mince it all together. You make it into a patty, and then you make it into meatballs, and then you chuck it on the fry pan. So that's how you make my mum's spaghetti meatballs. I'm gonna add about 4 tablespoons of sauce, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce into the meatballs. We're gonna mix that around again, okay? So now we're gonna use the flour.
adding 2 of these in the daily. And then you're gonna add an egg. Mr. Davey forgot to add an egg. Mr. JT ain't gonna forget. Crack it on the side of this bad boy. Put them in there. Eesh. No. No, don't do it like that.
Alright fellas, now we've got the spaghetti. We're going to put it in boiling water. We've added a little bit of salt and we've added a bit of oil. So we're just going to put in the spaghetti and it's going to cook for 12 minutes. So we're just going to make sure the meatballs are all ready. We're going to cook it for a while longer and then we're going to add the pasta. Alrighty fellas and ladies, we now have my mum's favourite recipe of spaghetti meatballs. So I hope the boarding fellas enjoy and try and make it at home and see how you go. So stay safe and I'll see you later.
Go.
Students visit Gapview Preschool Center. Last Monday saw the ALWS Awareness Day. Yirara enters the Deadly Vibe 3-on-3 basketball tournament. SRC met last Wednesday for a meeting. Athletics Day kicks off at Yirara last Wednesday. Disco rages in the Yirara Chapel last Friday, Fun Day. Yesterday saw the NT Pastoral Industry Careers Expo and the Mighty Brumbies hit the big time.
Good morning, I'm Gloria with Yirara News. 9-4 visited Gapview Preschool last week to teach them how to play together and make fruit faces. Fun was had by all. Last week, the students experienced a ALWS Awareness Day with the focus being on village life in Cambodia. Students experienced many different aspects of village life in Cambodia along with food that village people eat. Students had the first disco with the police on Friday, Fun Day. Everyone had a jiving good time. 52 students attended the Deadly Vibe 3-on-3 basketball tournament and 10 students won a medal for their basketball skills.
And the winners of the girls' bike section are the Yirara Diamonds.
The students were Christella, Shania, Gloria, Rosabella, Fiona Dixon, Renita, Sabrina, James Abbott, Dean Young and Derek Summerfield. And Yirara had the opportunity to catch up with one of the Deadly Vibe crew. We crossed to Shania with this report.
Hello, my name is Shania. I'll be reporting for Yirara TV, and here with us today we have Lukeroll. Luke, would you be able to tell us a bit about yourself?
Yep, I'm an actor from Sydney. I was born and raised in Sydney. My tribe is a Wiradjuri tribe that's situated in central western New South Wales. I'm a proud Aboriginal man. And my background is in acting. I've been an actor since I was 9 years of age. That was a pretty long time ago now. And I've been in TV shows, films, and I've done a lot of theatre work as well. And that's allowed me to travel around the country and around the world too. So that's what I do.
What is your role in Deadly Vibe?
So Deadly Vibe here today in Alice Springs. I'm the MC/role model. So my job is to announce when all the rounds are starting and finishing and directing all the students where they need to be for each and every round. And yeah, I love the job. It gets me to travel out to really remote communities and see all the awesome kids everywhere.
What is your usual job?
Yeah, so my usual job is in acting. I've got a regular gig on a TV show called Play School. So I'm one of the presenters on Play School. And yeah, so I do a lot of acting gigs. Yeah.
You're a personality that has been in movies. Can you tell us the movies you've been in?
Yep. So my first big role was a children's show called Lift Off on the ABC in the early 90s, and that's where I fell in love with acting. That led to a few little TV shows, guest roles. Then when I reached high school, my mum made sure that I concentrated on my education, so she didn't allow me to act until I finished high school. And then when I finished high school, my big break was a film called Australian Rules, where I played a AFL player, and it's based on the book, Deadly Anna. Then I've also gone into theatre. Some of the shows you might know, Heartbreak High, which was on the ABC a few years ago, Stingers, Water Rats, All Saints, The Alice. We shot a TV show in Alice Springs called The Alice, which was on Channel 9, so I was part of the main cast of that. Remote Area Nurse. Geez, it's been a few now. Redfern Now, The Guides of Week Street, The Tenderhook, which is a film. And I just finished a movie called Strangerland with Nicole Kidman just a month ago. So, and also Stone Brothers. It's a big comedy show. Yeah.
I've seen that.
Saying that you like it?
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, and we appreciate that.
No problem.
SRC met last week to discuss about many different things that they want to happen here at Yirara. such as 9, 4, 10, and 11, want to wear their own casual clothes to school to show that they are the leaders and to be a role model to the younger ones. Thursday saw Year 9 and Year 10 students attend the Cattlemen's Bonding Yard Careers Expo. Students learnt about all the aspects of the industry. Wednesday, Yirara had their athletic day. This was a great success. The students showed their skills and enjoyed the different athletic events such as high jump, long jump, and many other games. The winning house for 2014 is Fleming. Now to sports. Here's Christella.
Last week, Yirara Brumbies beat St. Philip's. Yirara won 55-12. Yirara Brumbies goal kickers were Ricardo Presley with 2 points, Shannon Larry with 2 points, Bevan Campbell with 1, Christopher Woods with 1, and Lindsay Isaac with 1 point. Yirara Brumbies' best players were Jacob Taylor, Rory Daylight, Lindsay Isaac, and Randall Norris. Clontarf Spirit Award went to Paul Holt. Last Thursday, the Tennant Creek game saw the Yirara Brumbies won 47-42. The best players were Scott Young, Shannon Larry, Lindsay Isaac, Paul Holt, Reese Raymond, and Bevan Campbell. The Clontarf Spirit Award went to Alex Shannon. And on Tuesday, Yirara Brumbies played Yipirinya School and won 78-20. The best players were Hamish Paralucha, Rory Daylight, Presley Daniels, Shannon Larry, Derek Summerfield, and Zirin Martin. The big event of the week happens this afternoon when the mighty Yirara Brumbies played against Hemmonsburg and St. Teresa in the grand final in the AFL Northern Territory Middle School competition at Traeger Park Oval at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Go the Brumbies! Woohoo! And the women's soccer played the Scorpions but lost 3-2, despite being ahead for most of the game. Women's seniors basketball team played last week that game. Welcome to the new players who joined in. Women's senior basketball team played last week. They lost despite playing a great game. Welcome to the new players who joined in. And the women's junior basketball team had a bye. That's sports, now to weather. Here's Reese.
Today we have a high of 17, and Saturday and Sunday bring a cool 15. Monday we can look forward to a high of 16. The weather is brisk, so don't forget to wrap up warm.
What up, one time, yo, it's Jay to the beat. Cooling out with the fam, Yirara2u. Making sure that you learn at school, keep it real. I'm saying peace one time and make sure that you chill. Jim Blah, one time repping. Peace.
That's Yirara News for June 13, 2014. Have a safe and relaxing holiday. We'll bring you more cool TV news for next time. And don't forget, you are in for a chance to win a free fall of a plane. If you return next term on the first day of school, be excited, don't be scared. Catch you next term.